All right, so we are back in Texas, finally, after a month and a half being up in Arkansas. But yeah, needless to say, I got a fucking jungle again. I definitely need to fucking shave today. So right now, my goal is to take Excalibur and hack my way to the fucking outhouse, so I at least have a clean path. And then it looks like I'm probably gonna have to buy a fucking weed eater again and spend 2 days hacking this shit down. So here, Bones. Bones is happy to be home, that's for sure. I know I slept like a fucking champ. The yurt held up the whole time I was gone. I didn't bother taking it down, which is good. The only thing I did have to have, thank you, Bryce, come down and take the fucking chimney and stuff out. Because if you're not here when it's raining, if the fire ain't going, the water's running down your chimney pipe and fucking floods out your yurt. So that's one thing to keep in mind when you have those things. But yeah, so we're back in Texas. I gotta hack this path down. But what I'll do, I'll put up some photos of before and after what I've hacked, which will probably be this pathway today. And then gonna go ahead and put the roof on the outhouse now that hopefully I have time today. Neighbors haven't called me about helping them pack or move their shit, so I'm just gonna continue working here. If I don't hear from them, I don't hear from them, right? So yeah, let me throw on some music and get that done. But I'm gonna put up some photos of all the cool shit I've seen while I was in Arkansas. Really didn't take a lot of photos for some reason. But yeah, it's fucking Arkansas. It's the mountains. You can go anywhere in the world and see mountains, just about. Other than that, it was all right there. Don't get me wrong, but I will definitely be. Main spot's definitely going to be here in Texas, and then if I get the chance, I'll build a little bunkie up there or something, and maybe go there twice a year at the most. But I got way too much work here, as you can see. I gotta get the rest of this ripped down because I've been 6 weeks behind now on my project. But I'll be constantly taking out my solar lights, so I'm throwing on some music, baby. I'm gonna hack this shit down, at least right here, probably a bit over there, hack my path on the way out, and then maybe catch a ride to Walmart and buy a fucking weed eater. So play loud, play proud, baby, and we'll talk to you today at the end of the day. All right, we got that kind of hacked down already. Those are all the photos of Arkansas that I took, so just gotta rake it up a little bit. You can definitely walk there now. They're getting tore up with the thorns and all that shit. So basically, the rest of this video, I'm gonna go back in time and show you pictures of the very first day I pulled in to the progress that we're at now. Hopefully the sun comes out, I get my solar charger back up. I gotta fucking shave my face and stuff. So let's go back in time and I'll show you all the shit from when I started to where we are now. And then after that, I'll do a little fucking outro, I guess it's called, and start getting back to work on this motherfucker right here. So yeah. All right, play loud, play proud, We'll talk to you guys soon. So yesterday I got the pathway done. So now you can walk. I got the roof on. Just gotta not trip over these ropes. But I can't really go too much further here because there's a fucking mattress right here, all ingrown. All my raspberries and shit are growing in here, my blackberries. Gotta figure out a way to get rid of these fucking things, which just crumble as I try to move them. We got the roof on, a little bit of an overhang for us. I just gotta make sure no wasp and shit get in here. But it's ready to go. So yeah, that's nice to have a actual bathroom. I'm gonna hold off on getting the weed eater because I think I am flying out in like 10 days or something. So all the garbage is done, but as you can see, it's all overgrown again, all the way to the road. But considering it all looked like that when I first got here, done a lot of work. So I still got this pile to burn up. Obviously this side to take down, which I'm gonna probably end up having to wait now. Being in Arkansas really set me back here. So I'm gonna be, probably won't be until after Christmas now when I get back that comes down, and then I start planning. So one thing, when I did get back, as you can see, I got two pretty good tubs. I told it's garbage, but this motherfucker, the way I set it, didn't drain, so it fucking filled right up with water. And sure as shit, there was a dead fucking armadillo in there. So when I dumped out, it was a mosquito farm, obviously, with the dead armadillo. So I dumped it out. I was gonna bury the armadillo this morning, but something came in the middle of the night and took the fucking body. So that's good. Now I don't gotta bury that gross ass fucking thing. So right now, I was getting all this kind of organized, cleaned up, get the sink and dishes all done. Got my music on. I got a new shelf here, put all kinds of things. I took the shelf down that was there. I gotta put it up over here, get my tools all on the back wall. The dog's fucking around. And then, yeah, getting ready to go. My next trip is I'm heading up to Maine. Gonna visit some friends and stuff, and then Jamie and I are gonna hike it up to New Brunswick to my next job. I got about 2 weeks worth of work there, so she's gonna come up for, I'm assuming, the 2 weeks. I don't know. She hasn't really told me yet, but we'll find out when I get there. But it's only 3 hours from her place, so I figured I might as well go visit her for a bit. Her and I can go up. She can meet my parents and shit like that. I did a 6-mile hike to the store this morning. I got the extra water I needed, more beer, a little bit more food. I'll have to go back Monday to get the dog food and shit, but he's got enough until then. Probably don't have to go till Wednesday or Thursday, but I want to go and make sure I got extra food for him. Yeah, get this all broke down, and then when it comes time to leave, I'll take the yurt down. This plywood's gonna come up and then enclose all this, so all my shit will be blocked in and technically secure in here. Like, obviously, even if it was inside of a fucking house, if you really wanted in, you can obviously get in. Get rid of some of these weeds that are growing up in here. Other than that, let's get this all organized and shit. And then I just gotta sit and drink the rest of the afternoon once I'm all done this. So as far as I know, I got nothing else to do. So I'm gonna putt around, get this all reorganized, and go from there, baby. So play loud, play it proud. And yeah, this will probably be one of my last videos from being in Texas. And then obviously we'll go live and shit while I'm in New Brunswick, the work I'm doing there. Yeah, so when I get back to Ontario after that, Mel's got some work for me. I got a line on a new van, which is fucking huge. No more 6-mile hikes to the store. And then when I come back after Christmas, I believe Hollywood, you're a fucking asshole, Bones. Hollywood and I and her old man are gonna convoy down, and then which will be good because he can help me take the rest of this side down. And then we can start planning out where to build and how to build the new section. So the township's telling me I gotta build at least 1,300 square feet, which, if you include the porch, I'll be 1,300 square feet. But the building itself will only be 1,100 because I'm only going to go like 16 by 20 maybe at the most, and then a real nice big front porch. And then they'll be building the studio section after that. So obviously we'll keep you posted on all that. And yeah, hopefully you guys have a great day. Today's Saturday. The sun's kind of in and out, so I got the solar charger out. Hopefully it charges good enough. I was at 1 bar this morning, so I was able to charge my speaker for my music and my phone up enough that I can play my music and do this video, edit everything. But as you can see, I'm not going to bother with the weed eater. I'll just keep my pathways clean, and when I get back, I'll fucking get a lawnmower and a weed eater. I'll get the garbage turned on. And right now I'm fighting with the water company. They don't believe me that I'm like that there's a fucking water meter here. I'm like, send somebody out, take a look, turn the shit on. I need fucking water, man. Not worried about hydro, but definitely need water to run a shower and make sure we have water for the dog and then myself and all that stuff. So right now it's been a bit of a chore, but obviously getting shit done. I'm still making it, so I just gotta, tonight I'll be burning all this garbage that's right here. I got all the garbage out from under there, and then all the cans have been sorted, all the glass has been sorted. So yeah, I'm just hoping this fucking charges up, which is getting just enough sun right now. In and out with clouds. We got my old man texted me this morning, so we've got tornadoes and shit coming in. Bones! What's wrong? Hey, come here. Little fuck. Gets under there and then he gets stuck. Look at this. Come on. Get out of there. Come on. Come here. You're too fucking big to get under there, man. Yeah, exactly. Exactly, bud. Stop going under there. Jesus. So I got a lot of work ahead of me today. Hopefully I'm done in a couple of hours, and then it's make some food. So I got some hot dogs and picked up some shrimp. Got a couple of snacks. But mainly today, it was a 3-mile hike back with a fucking 10 liters of water, case of beer, and some food, which I didn't realize how out of shape I was until I fucking hiked back, man. Getting there was no problem. Everything was light, just my knapsack, but filling it full of fucking water and booze and snacks, crazy. So I gotta go again Monday to get dog food, so that'll be another probably 50 fucking pounds of shit I gotta bring back. But it is what it is, baby. So play it loud, play it proud, and we'll talk to you guys soon, man. Thank you for watching this episode, and I'll keep you guys posted on where I am in the world, so we'll go from there.